Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be doing a recreation of Nail by Cleo's nails. Absolutely love her work. She does really intricate nail art and everything just looks so cute, and it's so well matched that I got super excited when my client brought this set in and we said, heck yes, we're going to be doing these. So for our base acrylic, I am using Pleasure from Not Polish. I apologize for not adding that in, but I remembered this time that it is that color and it is stunning, beautiful bubblegum pink. Definitely perfect for the base color of this design that we're doing. So we're going to be doing some clouds, some moons, flowers, tons of fun nail art. So for our base, I am going in with this one. This is a pink liner from Profiles Backstage, and then I'm also going to be using the white gel paint from Veeda. And for my liners, do note that I'm using either the short liner or the micro detail brush from Veeda as well. I'll leave everything linked down below if you guys are interested in checking out any of the products that I'm using in today's video, along with my discount code, so y'all can save a little bit of money, especially now that the holiday season is in full swing. So I'm going to go ahead and just draw the outline of my little clouds. I love doing these type of nails because it's not super intricate. Like if you break it all the way down, it's very simple details. It's just layered and it ends up turning out super cute. So you could either do the outline or just go in with a nice blob of paint and then kind of structure out the cloud. But I like to do the outline just so I get my curves nice and perfect to my liking. And then we're going to pop that in the light. If you feel it is necessary, always remember to cure in the light. Or if you feel comfortable, go ahead and go on to the next nail on the same hand and continue to work. We're trying to get this all efficiently done, so do note that. Now this nail that I'm doing here was one of my favorite designs from the whole set. I think it's just such a beautiful flower design. So we're gonna go in with layers. First, I'm adding the center of the flower with the pink color, and then I'm using this orange that I believe is from Chon Legends gel polish line for the autumn. I'm using that as my base, and then we're going to cure that in the light and layer on different layer. So I always try to go in with all my first base layer, and then we go in with the second, obviously once it's cured. So I'm doing these little flower petals. They're kind of easy to do if you just stroke. The way that I like to describe it is you bring out the center just a little bit higher than the sides, and it's almost like you're doing 3 little teardrops connected into one big flower petal, if that makes sense. So I went ahead and just did that, cured it in the light, and then we're moving on to the next hand. We're going to be doing a little moon here and then outlining all of our designs since we are already on this nail. I'm using a brown gel polish from Chon Legends line, and then we used that burnt orange color for the moon. Now going back to our flower, we're going to be doing the same style of petal right in the center to give it a little bit of dimension, and absolutely love this color combo. A good burnt orange for the fall time is my favorite. I think it just looks so good and it goes with everyone's skin tone as well. So I'm going to go ahead and add those tiny little details. Now for this one, I am actually not being as careful as I was with the outside petal. I think if you just add a little bit more texture to it, it makes it look a little bit cuter. So I'm going to go ahead and finish that, and then we're going to go in and outline. For some of the nails, we're also going to be doing kind of a layered star. You can always start off with the biggest star color and then move your way into the center. But if you know me, or if you're new here, I do not like layering a bunch of colors on top of each other. I feel like it just gives a bigger chance for it to chip. Although very, very rarely does that happen, I just feel in order to make sure that the nails are gonna stay perfect by the time they come back, especially if they're leaving these on for a very long time, I try to do the least amount of layers. So I started off with the center, and then I'm actually outlining those stars with the next color. So it's pretty much the dark kind of burnt orange color, and then we go lighter and lighter, and I go again in layers. So on this pinky nail, I'm actually on my last one, and we're going in with white, and then I believe we're adding pink as well to it. So always preference, if you feel that it's easier to do the big star and then work your way towards the center, which honestly speaking probably is the best option, then do that. I just like to show you guys my process and the thought process behind everything, but I always give you guys my real advice if I were to be doing it in general, or you want to try to do it a little bit quicker. So again, just going in with those little details and carrying in the light for a full 60 seconds. Now to accent these and kind of tie everything together, I'm going in with some flower petals as well around the star. I think it's such a cute little touch. Again, going in with the colors that I have been using throughout the entire set. Now we're going in with that darker brown color and outlining all the tiny little details. I feel like it just makes the whole design pop. And I think it's a cute little touch to add in that darker color as well. Very carefully here, I'm using the micro detail brush to do this. It's a little bit easier the smaller the bristles, at least for me. If you feel like it's easier with the long liner, definitely use that. But I think for tiny little details like this and to get nice and close to it, I like to use my micro detail brush or the short liner, as they are dual-sided, so you get different lengths on both ends of our brushes. On this nail, we're going to be doing a little water globe. This base is going to be pink. So I'm starting off with a small-ish circle, and then I'm kind of expanding it depending on how I want it to look on the nail. So I kind of just tried adding a little bit more and more until I liked the size of it, and I knew that the bottom was going to be proportioned well. I'm also going to be adding in the little clouds now that I'm on this finger. And if you do remember, or if you're new here, I always wipe my brushes in between a paper towel with zero product, so I'm easily able to change the color. So a lot of the time I'm using the exact same brush, I'm just wiping it to get rid of the majority of the polish, and there's such minimal amount of gel left behind that you can easily go in with your next color and continue to draw with ease and not having to dehydrate or overwork your bristles to the point where they get damaged. So always note that it is the biggest thing that people overthink, and sometimes we use chemicals that will mess up our bristles, so we want to make sure that we are keeping them nice and perfect, especially because sometimes brushes can be an investment. So I'm going to go ahead and finish that. We went in with the burnt orange as our base, and I'm just going in and outlining all of the details. Do note that I went ahead and cured this in the light before going in with a second layer of polish. finalizing the design to our nails, we are going in with little petals on this nail, as I did kind of with the star. And I'm going in with that pink color just to kind of differentiate the designs from one another. And then we're going to be doing the thumb as well. Sometimes I don't show the thumbs, but do note that I'm doing either a combination of the designs that I've already done, something super simple sometimes as well. For this one, I went in with some clouds, as you can see, and same colors with the white, the pink, and then we're going in with little starbursts as well to tie in the whole design together. Once everything is fully done and fully cured, we're going in with our top coat of choice. For my girl Brittany, since she does smoke, I go in with the stain resistant top coat from Young Nails. I have yet to get my hands on the not polished one, so I will definitely use that as soon as I get it. I'm going in with a thin layer, and then we're going to cure in the light for a full 60 seconds. I read your guys' comments, so definitely if you guys have any products that you want me to choose or try, definitely comment down below. I'm so excited to get back into it. I have missed y'all so much. So again, comment down below any products you want me to try, review, or just use in general, or any recommendations that y'all have been loving, since I have kind of been a little distant from the nail game for a second. But I'm so excited for the holiday season. I hope y'all have had the most amazing Thanksgiving, and I cannot wait to do all the Christmas nails and Christmas designs. That is my favorite time of year. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned a ton, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.